This is an exclusive program that projects the outcomes of the weekly Abia State Executive Council meetings and other key policies of the Dr. Alesoti-led administration. It comes up every Tuesday after 11 o'clock in the morning, and the executive brief is also simulcast on Flu 94.9 FM Omaha, Real 99.1 FM Aba, and of course, Family Love 99.9 FM Omaha. We're sorry for starting a little bit late. It's a very rainy morning in Omaha, God's own capital. But we gotta do what we gotta do. As usual, the Honorable Commissioner for Information and the State, Prince Okekano, is here to talk to us this morning. Welcome, Honorable Commissioner.
Thank you, Francis. Good morning.
And my colleague Anko Nkechi Nwogu is also here. Welcome, Enke.
Thank you so much, Franz. Honorable Commissioner, it's good to have you again on the program.
Thank you, Nkechi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
I remain yours, Francis Mumbani. Say, stay tuned as one bundle today's program. It's all right, Honorable Commissioner. The commissioning of Port Harcourt Road Aba, among other road projects, including the newly retrofitted Michael Okpara by President Ahmed Bola Tinubu last Friday, has come and gone. The President, the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, how did it go, and what are your reactions to this historic event?
Thank you, Francis. Friday, the 3rd of October, was a great day in the state, a great day in the annals of Abia State, because the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria came to Abia State, even though through he sent a representative to come and commission some projects in the state, road projects, and of course, like you did mention, the iconic Michael Okpara Auditorium. So it was a great day for Abians. It was an opportunity which we used to showcase the achievements of His Excellency Dr. Lex OFR. 2 years plus, he's been on the saddle. Abians came out in their numbers here in Omaha, where we got started with the commission. And from there, all roads led to Aba. Commission. Residents of Aba as well came out in their numbers. In fact, the crowd was so organic that the President representative, His Excellency Engineer Dave Umahi, the Honorable Minister of Works, was overwhelmed that he tagged His Excellency the miracle worker, and he felt what it was like, having an organic crowd in Aba, welcome the governor and the president. It was a state.
Thank you very much, sir. So I'm just any word of advice and encouragement.
During my press briefing, we can't get tired thanking the president. It will never be enough to thank him for accepting to come to the state to see what our governor, His Excellency Dr. Lex Oti, is doing. So in that same mood, I thanked Abians. So those politicians you mentioned that came from Abuja, at the appropriate time, we will respond to them. But you can see that our army supporters in the state are to the defense of the state government, because we know that what this governor is doing is real, right? The governor is performing, doing things for Abians, and he has redefined governance in the state. He's showing impact in every way, in every area of governance. So when you have a governor who is doing that, you don't feel that, because the governor is doing the right thing. And this so-called opposition will always want to settings, that we massage their egos. So they can't believe what has been happening in the state in the past 27 odd months. Is almost unbelievable to them. So once they have an opportunity to, criticize the government, they do so, but more often than not as well, they don't even talk about things that make sense, talking about the president not coming. I mean, it's common knowledge that if for some curious reason, a chief executive, a governor, a president does not something have make a trip, he sends a trusted aide to go and do so. And when he does so, he as well might have embarked on that trip. So it could have been worse if the president said he wasn't coming, he wasn't sending anybody. But this is about the second time that come, and we know the reason. Each time something stops it. But the governor did not even pressure. He was the person that even promised to the minister that before the year ends, that he will likely want to come to Abia himself, rather than sending somebody to come. So we don't feel bothered, but we want to say we'll continue to serve Abians. His Excellency will continue to serve Abians. He wouldn't be distracted. He needs to stay focused so that Abians will continue to smile. So for the so-called opposition, I wish them well. They can continue to massage their ego. At the appropriate time, we will respond to them.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Now, as the mouthpiece of these states, we'd like to find out from you, are there lessons to take away from the president's visit to Abia and, of course, the projects he commissioned?
Yeah, one of the first lessons is that if you come to governance prepared, it will show.
Mm-hmm.
And this governor came to office very prepared. And you could see the trajectory of projects that we've been executing. At the last count, with what happened with the roads that were commissioned on Friday, we now have 41 commissioned roads in Abia. Okay. 41 commissioned roads. And in terms of contract roads that the commission have over 100. Delivered 400 kilometers.
Wow.
So you see, yes, you can see the impact. Then in terms of contracts, we have 28 current road contracts. They are running, and most of them are very advanced stages of completion. Then you have 47 ongoing direct labor jobs. This is just for roads. We are not talking in terms of health, education, services area and all that. So you can see that the huge and massive impact that this government is making in the of Abia. First lesson is that if you come prepared for office, if you have a vision on what to do, you will perform. And that's exactly what this governor is doing. The second lesson is that the Abians are not, people thought Abians are not those. Abians are very serious-minded people. They are very smart people.
Very wise.
Very wise people. When you're a good leader, they will know. It has nothing to do with the billboards or all the kind of things, people go to radio and tell lies and no. Abians know when their leaders are performing. And you could see the organic support, organic love that they show out this government anytime is on the streets, whether in Omai or in Aba. And that was what played out on Friday.
Yeah.
There were no hired groups. There were no groups that wore any particular uniforms. People came out in their numbers on the streets of Aba. In fact, there were more people on the streets of Aba than there were in the stadium, running after the governor, the president's votes. Okay, so that's the second lesson, that when you are doing what the people want, what they like, the support will be organic. That's what we are seeing here. Then, of course, good governance. You can't cover it. Just like the Bible says, you can't light a candle and put it under the bushel.
Sure.
When you are doing very well, you are performing, people will see it and they will speak for themselves. What this government and what this governor is doing speaks for itself. All the projects, the impact on Abians, the impact on Abians is showing on a daily basis.
Sure.
And when the president came, all by people, not by himself or those of us in his media team or whatever. These names are organic.
So there's another one, Mr. Project.
Mr. Projects. So these names come from what people see. They notice the governor is doing. So that's another lesson in. Then of course, the in leadership, another lesson I will need to take away is that governance is about the people. Governance is about impact.